Hello everybody, Suman Pachigulla here. And today we are going to understand about how you could able to concentrate more so that you could able to put your action, your attention to the task that you are going to do. Now, as in this industry, we see there's a lot of stress of target, stress of meeting the revenues, stress of submission, stress of so many things, right? Now, how we as a recruiter could able to come out of this stress so that we could able to focus more on how we can do things better. Now, before I share the techniques here, what you need to understand is as long as your mind is so much of occupied by what has happened and what will happen, then you will not able to understand about what is that you can do at this point of time. So here I'm going to share a simple way of meditation so that you could able to start doing instantly. Okay, now when I say meditation, you might be thinking that okay, it is able to sit down somewhere and control our thoughts, and the thoughtless state of mind is meditation. Whenever I sit for meditation, always my thoughts come in, and so on and so forth, right? You might have done it, you might have tried it. Sometimes what happened, you might have done it for some time and things did not go well, because whether a thought is coming or not, you might be thinking of it. Now that's a thought once again. You might be sitting there and so many other thoughts come in, and again you are taking a note of it, whether this is the right thing I'm doing or this is the wrong thing I'm doing. Now, above all, let me give you a perspective of why it is required, why meditation is required. Because when I was working in Entech Solutions, my whole timetable, my whole way of life, work, professional life and personal life, was chaotic. It was looking good from outside, right? Good salary, good company, everything is good. But from there within, there is a little bit dissatisfaction of indecisiveness. And indecisiveness comes from the confused mind. The confused mind is something where it could not able to give a certain solution to a certain problem, because it could not able to understand, or it could not able to comprehend what kind of problem this is or what is the solution it could have been. Now, why we need to do meditation? Meditation is calming the mind. All right. Now, it will help you to increase your energy. It will help you to be more productive. It will make you more energetic. It will give you more power. It will give you the answers that you have been trying to look for. It will show you the path that will lead you to your success. Because during this time, what is that going to happen is you are going to connect with your higher self. How you are going to connect higher self? Is your higher self is only when you do meditation, then only you could able to connect? No, your higher self is always with you, but you could not able to see it. Why? Now take an example. All right, you look at a pot filled with water, and you just mess around with the water which has a ripple of waves, and you look at your face. Will you able to see that? No. So what you have to do is you need to keep calm for a moment, so that the ripples, the waves has to calm down. If there is no movement on the water, then you look there on the pot, then you could see your reflection clearly. That is exactly happens with our life. When there is a lot of chaos going on in our mind with some kind of thoughts, some thoughts from past experience, some thoughts from future confusion, and within that what happens is most of your powerful time that is currently now, that has been occupied by these unnecessary things, and you could not able to see the solution for the current thing. And most of the people, they react to the current situation. Now here, if you have heard so far, I'm sure you are interested to do it, right? Now, thoughtsless mind, How can I sit without having any thoughts? How can I not think? Don't think of anything else now. I'm going to give you some simple technique. So first you need to understand is you cannot sit without thinking. That is impossible. What is possible is which thought you are going to you hang around with. Okay, what is the thought that you are going to dwell with? That is going to bring more thoughts. To give you a simple example, once again, let's say you are standing near the road and you see there are so many vehicles that going coming, right? As long as you do not concentrate on one car, one bus, or one bike, you will not able to know what is that. So that is how exactly it happens. The mind, which is a place where the thoughts reside, always there are thoughts just go and come and go and come. Now only you could able to make yourself busy with a thought when you catch a thought and you dwell with it, meaning you keep thinking of the thought. All right, now in the meditation, what is that you have to do is you don't have to think of any thoughts, you don't have to reject any thoughts, you don't have to judge any thoughts, you don't have to spend time analyzing any thought. So when you get into the meditation, you are not the body anymore, you are not the thinking anymore, you are not the human anymore, you are not a person anymore, you are not a relative anymore, you are nothing. You are just there, sit down to experience the now. You have to consciously experience the experience of now. You have to conscious about the now that you sit. Okay, if you are starting beginning, this is what you should be doing at any point of time. Okay, the early you do, if there is no distraction, nothing, that's good. Before you go to sleep, you could do that. In the middle, you can do that. You can in the office, you can do that. So initially it definitely needs a little bit of practice, and slowly it is going to be mastered. And it is suggested, okay, from my experience, what I've learned and what I'm doing is minimum 15 to 20 minutes a day to start with, and be in that mode as we face the reality every day. That's what I do. First thing is you gotta sit down somewhere in a proper way. Okay, it could be a full lotus. You once you sit down, put an alarm. Okay, put an alarm for 15 minutes. Then close your eyes. What you have to do is you have to connect with the natural being of yourself. What is that? Only thing that you could control and be conscious of your natural being is your breathing. So for the 15 minutes, you just have to focus on your inhale and exhale. So don't get it random, but you could do that. Inhale, then you say exhale, then inhale, then exhale. Say inhale, then take the breathe in, then exhale, leave the breathe out. Just do that for 15 minutes. And whenever your mind deviates, different thoughts come in. What I would suggest is, if you have switched on your fan, if you have switched on your AC, focus on that constant sound that comes to your ear. Not outside noise, not a baby crying, but the noise, the sound of a fan, right? Or the AC, the small buzzing sound would be from the AC, right? Take your awareness to that. So here what is happening, your conscious focus is on you're commanding something. Breathe in, breathe out. Your mind wanders. Take your attention to the sound. Okay, the moment you take your attention to the sound, come back to the breathing once again. If your mind wanders or any thoughts come in, do not ponder upon any thoughts. Do not try to analyze. Do not try to judge. Do not just entertain any thoughts. Let the thoughts come. Thoughts will come. Only thoughts won't come if you're dead body. That's it. Thoughts will come as long as you're alive. Only which thought is taking your attention is going to change your life. So don't give any attention. Take the control of your awareness to the things that you want to give. Focus and take your awareness to the sound in your room. Switch on the fan and take your awareness there. So this is the two things you got to do for a week or so. Now, what is that going to happen is the moment you do that, you are connecting with your self, real self now. Now, slowly as you do, you will able to understand that you are going to consciously aware of your posture, where you are sitting, how you are feeling, how the air is going inside, how the air is coming out. You are just experiencing the now. You are just experiencing the reality that nature gives you. Your ear is hearing the sound, your nose is doing its duty, and you are inhaling the power, right? The energy, the life from the universe, so that you could give the life to your body. You're going to feel in that way because you are going to connect with it so much. So as you do and you get up, you will feel so relaxed because there was no chaos, nothing, and you connected directly with yourself. Whenever there is some sort of decision you need to take in your office, or before you go to office, or before you start your work, before you start your meeting, sit down on your chair, take 7 breathings, right? Deep breathing, leave. Take your full concentration to the air that goes in, air that goes out. How beautiful life is. You are experiencing the beauty of life. You are taking the energy from the whole universe. You are feeding that to your body, and you're giving the energy back so that whole the plantation, whole plant kingdom can rejuvenate. So that's what the contribution you're doing. Exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You do that deeply for 7 times. All right, very speed. When you sit down, you see a fine kind of vibration that you feel. You could do that, and once you feel the vibration happening in your body, it means you're connecting with your real self, and the whole face, your body, everything is going to vibrate as if the hairs, right, the small hairs are going to getting the energy from outside. That's how it feels. Then be happy for what you have in your life. Bring a smile to your face and just go for it. Now there is nothing is stopping you, because now you are taking control of yourself. All right, just do this for some time and you will experience the beauty that your life brings to you. All right, thank you so much. Do share your experience with me and let me know how did you feel. So till then, take care and God bless. Bye bye.